Any acoustic player out there should love this. Now, what I'm wearing on my back is a backpack, but inside here is actually an acoustic guitar. It goes together nice and easily, and this bag and design is made so you can carry it on a plane and put it in the overhead compartment. It's really, really simple to put together, and the guitar feels and sounds great as well. Let's check it out. One of the great things about this particular setup is its size and weight. You'll notice the bag is extremely small. The guitar's in there right now and it weighs next to nothing. It's really, really light. Now the size of the bag is 22 inches by 14 inches by 9, and that's the TSA approved size, so you can basically put this as a carry-on, no problems at all. I should also point out too, the straps can also be stored inside the actual bag if you don't want to have the straps out like this, but if you do, you can simply wear it on your back like this and you'll be good to go. And if you look at it, other than the fact it says Journey Instruments on it, you would have no idea that that's actually a guitar in there. Just not a chance. When this arrived in a rectangular box and then I realized, oh, this was the guitar, I kind of had a bit of a laugh. I thought this was pretty wild. Another great thing about this bag, you can also fit a laptop or some other stuff in here as well. And it looks like we also get all the tools to get you going. We've got an Allen key and a few other bits and pieces. I'll put some B-roll on screen about what else we get there as well. But overall, the bag quality is a 10 out of 10. This thing's great. I thought it might be fun to show you how this actually connects together, and I've disassembled this and reassembled it a few times now, so it may not look quite as tidy as it did when I first got it on the inside, but you'll see exactly how it all goes together and what it looks like. So this is cool. I like how they've thought about not wanting the strings to scratch the body. They've put a little piece of material there, and when it's closed, it seats the strings properly and all of that kind of stuff. Now, where's the neck? The neck is actually on this side here. So you can pull that out. This is a left-handed guitar. They 100% make righties, and I think it's great they also make lefties. Now, notice how I got that out. I just took it out. Now I'm gonna seat it in the back of the pocket and just push down. And now it's locked together. So as you can see, there's a locking mechanism there, nice and simple. If you want to unlock it, push this. Now, you might notice there's still a bit of play. They've thought of everything. Check this out. All you have to do is tighten it up. Righty-tighty, as always, so this will tighten it up. And once it stops moving, we are done. There's no play in the neck. The action will be fine. All I have to do now is basically tune it up. So there it is. I've got the guitar assembled and everything is working fine. You're only hearing that through my lav mic right now, but we'll hear it properly in just a moment. Let's check it out up close. In terms of tuning stability, this is a really great guitar. They haven't cut corners on anything here. We get Grover tuners, which are highly reliable tuners. A lot of people like them. Now, if we take a look at the nut here as well, right next to the headstock, this white piece is what you're familiar with on every guitar in the history of ever. There's actually another piece right here. So that's on there. And as you can see, the strings are fed through that. So if you disassemble and reassemble the guitar, this helps keep the strings less tangled and it works extremely well. If you do get tangled, it's only as complicated as loosening the strings and taking the peg out here, taking the string out, untangling it, putting it back in, and you're good to go. And of course you would do that when the guitar's not in its full actual setup mode like it is now. As you're assembling it, it's nice and simple to do it in that regard there. So yeah, I had no troubles getting this back together, as you could see. So yeah, it works well. Now in terms of the neck shape, it feels great in the hand. It's a nice chunky neck for such a small guitar. The scale length itself is full scale, so it's 24.5 inches, which is also awesome. Another notable feature is the fact we've got strap pins already included, which is awesome. Here's the one on the underside. Now, this is also part of the passive pickup system, so you can plug the guitar straight into a PA system and you don't need any batteries for the pickup. I think that's a really great addition, especially for a travel guitar. You don't want to have to worry about batteries or anything like that. I think that's a really great addition. I wanted to show you this as well. If you take a look at the body of the guitar, you can see it kind of gets smaller over this side, being a left-handed guitar. Now, the reason is, this actually feels more comfortable up against your body this way. So let's take another look at that. It's actually called the Manza wedge. This is something I haven't actually seen or had the chance to maybe play on an acoustic up until this point. So that's really, really cool. Not only is this guitar handcrafted, it also comes with Elixir strings, which are some of the most popular and probably the most durable acoustic strings out there. A huge thanks to Journey Instruments for sending this out. I really appreciate it. It's great they make lefties as well as righties, and there's a few different ones in their selection. So I'll leave all the links on screen and in the description below, and you can check them out. Let's get into it. Let's kick it off. I'm using a Rode NT2A microphone. I'll add some effects to it as well, but you're gonna hear it dry to start with. We'll try some fingerstyle stuff, some stuff without a pick, and then also with a pick as well. Then we'll try the pickup system in the guitar. Hopefully that all makes sense. So let's give this a shot. Yeah. All right, let's try some stuff now with a pick. Let's try some finger picking stuff now, and I'm gonna add some effects. Whatever I put on the actual audio track, I'll put on the screen so you can hear how it sounds. I can't hear that yet. I'm gonna do it in post, so here we go. I love that blue stuff, especially on acoustic. It really sounds great. It's a nice, easy guitar to play too. I'm not struggling or fighting against it or anything like that, so that's pretty cool. And now let's try it again with a pick, but with some effects added. Over to the onboard pickup system, and I've got it going straight into my Steinberg UR22 MK2. I've got the high Z input pushed in to give the pickup a little bit more oomph, and I think that's pretty much a necessity with a passive pickup guitar like this. So let's give this a shot now. Let's see how it sounds. Now, I don't know how that sounds because I'm not listening back through my reference monitors right now, but in the room, I love the sound of this. It's nice and chimey. Let's now try it again with the pickup system, but this time I'm going to add some post-production. Anything that I add will be on screen, so here we go. Thanks for watching, guys. My name's Shane. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So what do I think of this overall? I think it's a really great deal. I love the fact they put a passive pickup in here as well. I think that's one of the things that just makes the world of difference. Not having to put a 9-volt battery somewhere on the inside or having a, an extra piece out here. A passive pickup is all you need on a travel instrument, absolutely. You can also run it through a compressor pedal or something like that if you so choose as well. But overall, in terms of its sound, how it sounds acoustically is surprising given its size. It also sounds pretty good plugged in, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Tuning stability wise, the Grovers work great. Haven't had any issues with that. Once you connect it for the first time and you lock it down, tune it up, stretch out the strings, tune it up again, stretch out the strings, tune it up again, and once you've done it a few times, you should be good to go. The second time you then disassemble it and reassemble it, you won't have to mess around with the tuning so much. It's just that initial time. Most strings take a little while to stretch in. I love the fact that it's got that sort of different shape here on one side, makes it a little bit more comfortable, probably pushes it against your body that little bit more as well. And overall, I think it's really great. Tuning stability wise, like I mentioned, the Grovers are awesome. Their patented locking system back here as well is also very functional and reliable. It's nice and simple. Turn one thing, click a button, easy. If I was looking to buy a travel guitar, I definitely wouldn't want one where I'm having to accommodate with my playing because the neck's actually a different scale length. The fact that this is a regular scale length, it ticks a lot of boxes probably for a lot of people out there as well. A huge thanks again to Journey Instruments for sending this out. I really appreciate it. If you want to find out more about them, check out the links in the description and on screen. And yeah, I think overall, for what they're asking for this is a really great deal, especially for a travel guitar. And something that's very practical, and the gig bag it comes in is killer. I'd be really surprised if someone got this gig bag and they thought, no, it's all right. It's really good. So it's probably the best gig bag I own. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll catch you soon. See ya.